through slow movement. There are some Qigong that can be dangerous. Qigong that work, I would say, too intensely on making the energy circulate rapidly into the body. People who are not grounded, they can make the energy go to the head too fast. That would unbalance even more. So the important is to bring back the chi down to the abdomen so there is a grounded place. I would say for people who have a lot of joint problems, it's better to start very slowly because there's a lot of arm movement in Qigong. So if you have like a bursitis or a frozen shoulder, there's maybe some treatments before that would be needed before trying out Qigong.
Kind of treatments, acupuncture?
Acupuncture, massage, osteopathy, different type of chiropractic, different aspects that are helpful
to direct to
open the joint. But there are some exercises that can help, and often the frozen shoulder is because of the shoulder blades and the spine more than just the shoulder.
Wonderful, wonderful. I would like to take this opportunity right now to talk a little bit about the benefits, because you've been mentioning a few things, but if you can just make a little list of what are the benefits of Qigong for our listeners, that would be great.
Well, the interesting thing about Qigong is if Chinese have developed that aspect is that they're very interested in longevity. That's what was the most important thing for them.
Who wouldn't be?
And that's why they developed all these different type of exercise so that it would help the body go longer without disease or without chronic problems. So one of the first thing that happens with Qigong is that people feel much more, I would say, emotionally, there's a joy that comes. They feel more joyful. Secondly, they start feeling a little more energy. Even after a first session, they might say, all these exercises are difficult on my muscle, but during the day they have more energy. So it gives like a capacity of less fatigue, much more energy. Third thing is the immune system, which has a big impact with the Qigong. So people who have tendency to colds, allergies, bronchitis, all sorts of immune problems will see a difference.
That's wonderful.
Then we have problems around chronic disease. There too, the more Qi we have, the more we can reduce the speed of these disease and help oneself much gain capacity.
Yes.
There are many stories of Qigong masters and even martial arts who had chronic disease, and that's why they've used these approaches, and they went to an age that probably they would never have gone if they hadn't practiced that.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah.
We also know that Qigong can be used for cancer, but it's not as if we can say it can heal cancer. That's important
to be careful about that. Yeah.
Yes, it's mostly that it will help on many aspects. Like we know that if you take chemo, you have a lot of digestive problems, or for radiotherapy, there's tiredness. So Qigong will help into diminishing a lot of those aspects. So we can't say it heals. Of course, we can never say anything heals, but we can say it helps.
Yes. Very important. You have been listening to The Alternatives. You have choices from CIDI 99.1 FM. Brought to you by the Sunshine Center in Sutton. I'm your host, Ilya Kavukis, and I have my guest here, Collette Drapeau, who is one of my colleagues at the center, and been together now for 4 years at the center, working side by side. And I would like to take this time in this program to give you what I like to call little health tips. So you might want to get a pen and paper and write this down, or you can go on our website, sunshinecenter.ca, center is spelled T-E-R, and we have a blog, both English and French, so I'm going to be posting all these tips on the blog. First tip of the day is drink a glass of water in the morning. Before you drink your coffee or your tea, pour a hot glass of water and squeeze half a lemon in the water. If you want to add a little to stimulate the digestive system, you can put a little bit of ground cinnamon and ginger. It helps with weight loss, helps to rehydrate the body. The vitamins, the lemon is a great shot of vitamin C, which is always a benefit. When we're drinking this hot mixture of lemon and water, what it helps basically is it helps to flush the kidneys and liver of wastes and toxins that have built up overnight. I recommend taking a 10-15 minute break after that without drinking anything else, letting that flush through the system. And I think it's a wonderful, not that just because I'm Greek, I have a tendency to put lemon on everything. It's not just that. I love taking my lemon in hot water in the morning. I find it helps me very much. And there you have it, our little health tip for the Alternatives Health Show. If you'd like a copy of that recipe, please email me at Ilia, I-L-I-A, at the Sunshine Center spelled TER.ca. So Ilia at sunshinecenter.ca. And I'd love to send you one. Let's go back to Collette and Qi Gong. And what else would you like to say about Qi Gong? I know you give courses at the center. Maybe you can tell the listeners about your courses coming up this September. When do you give your courses?
I give courses on Mondays at the Sunshine Center. Let me put my glasses. Okay. The Monday morning, it's a French group from the Monday morning, but if people understand French, there's no problem for both French and English to participate. So that's
Wonderful.
going to be a beginners group on Monday the 12th from 9 to 10:15. And then I have a regular group from 10:30 to 12. So those are the people who have already
So they're the advanced group, okay?
who've done the beginners. And on Friday, it's also for regulars. In Cowansville, I also have a class in Cowansville. On Tuesday morning, that's going to be just in English from 9 to 10:15. And that's at the Edifice Goyer, 503 South Street, local 216. And right, so if beginners just who know that it's going to be in English, they don't understand French, Tuesday would be the good day at Cowansville. Of course, if there are more participants and more demands, I will give some in Sutton at the Centre du Soleil in English.
I love your courses, Collette. It's always wonderful. And I'm so glad that you're going out and bringing it to other communities so everyone can benefit from your wonderful courses.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Collette, for coming in today and gracing us with all your wonderful knowledge about Qi-Gong. And please remind us of your website, Collette.
Yes, I will give you the address and my name because I have two L's to Collette. It's Collette, Drapeau, Drapeau, Chi-Gong, Qi-Gong.com.
Wonderful. And you can always go onto our website, sunshinecenter.ca, to get some more information. You can reach us by phone, 450-538-1111. Just as a reminder again, don't forget our open house on the 10th of September from 9 in the morning to 3. Free demonstrations and a couple of snacks are served. We also have our local artist, Silka, of all of her paintings displayed at the center. Please come and visit them. I'm your host, Ilia Kavoukas, and you've been listening to The Alternatives. You've got choices on CIDI 99.1 FM. Bye now.